Hello. Today I will be sharing a couple stories about orientation mobility and my travel, but also other people's. And it's important for people to know that you need to get out there as a person who's blind or low vision. Use your cane or guide dog, be out there in the world and community, and know that people aren't perfect. You know, even the best travelers in the world make mistakes, and to understand that and own that, you know, no one is perfect. And also, you know, traveling in situations, just like driving for people with sight who are driving, if you're emotional, it can be problematic. I think back to one of my friends, her family member had just passed, and she just found out just an hour or a few hours prior. And we were traveling, we were at this crowded train station, and this person who's an excellent traveler and had even taught other people how to travel. She was using her cane, but she instead of clearing for the gap in between the train, she missed it, and she stepped into the gap between the train. And myself and others were there, and I grabbed her and was able to pull her up quickly, and the train wasn't moving, so but she, you know, you just never know. And she was a great traveler. And I think back to a time I was really upset from something that happened at work, and I needed to get away, and I had taken the day off already, and so I left, and it was icy and snowy, and the sidewalks were all covered in snow and ice, and I went walking in an area that I knew. Like, it was like probably a 2-mile walk, a little over 2 miles walk back to my home, and I decided instead of taking the bus, I was going to walk it. I needed the exercise and the air. So I walk it, and you know, and I was walking basically, and I guess I was thinking more than I would about things going on versus where I was traveling, and I ended up in an area where there was lots of snow and ice, and I couldn't tell where the sidewalk was. I could find the street, so I couldn't, and I didn't recognize the blocks that I was on, and I was listening to traffic, and there was very little traffic during the day in a kind of a more suburban area of the town. And I really wasn't sure where it was. I had lost my orientation because I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't thinking about where I was going, and in this area. And I mix up. I take different streets at different times, and to get where I was going. So I knew the area well. It's just, you put in a point when I wasn't paying attention. There was lots of snow and ice covering the sidewalks, and I wasn't sure where I was. I ended up using my phone, pre-iPhone, trying to take pictures of where I was to send to someone with sight to see where it was. And I was backtracking, and I did what I could, and eventually made my way. But it wasn't perfect, and that has happened to me, and I would consider myself a great traveler. You know, it's just important to know that no one's perfect. So thank you, and have a great day.